Well, wait. Don't come any closer. For some reason, I feel like we should be at least 6 feet apart. 2019, it's been 2 years since we plucked you off NCCU's campus to study you at our parallel university. Now it is time for you to gather more intel about what has changed on NCCU in 2020 and see how we can change at our parallel university. Go forth and learn.
Wait, what are you doing? You need to put this mask on.
What's the mask for?
Because we have a pandemic that's going on. No, I haven't seen you in over a year.
I've been off the grid. I haven't been around.
It's a pandemic that has affected NCCU 2020.
So what I have to do with this?
You have to put that on. Put it around your ears.
Oh.
We have to wear masks on the yard, in the Greek bowl.
Everywhere?
Everywhere.
Oh. Like this?
Yes, correct. Let me show you something. You must take your temperature first. And then we must put your hand sanitizer on. You do the same. And then we will sign in.
Oh, okay. You sign that. What's this?
This is a tape measure. Keep going. Keep going. That's 6 feet.
Oh, what's the 6 feet for?
We have to stay 6 feet apart from each other.
Well, how you go to class then?
Come on, I'll show you. Let's go. So since I'm an intern student at the TV studio with Ms. Hicks, she allows me to do my classes in there.
Okay.
So we're going to go in there and do my classes.
Okay.
Before coming to campus, we must do a pre-scanning, and we get an email letting us know whether or not we are accepted to come to campus or we are declined to come to campus, depending on the results. We also have a NCCU COVID-19 update website that allows us to get all the information we need about COVID-19. My teacher emails me a link to class so that I can join the meeting.
Good morning, class. How you doing today? Welcome to Black History Month. And we are going to start with our Black History Trivia as usual. So I'm going to share the screen with you, and here we go. February 1 signified Greensboro's North Carolina A&T State University. 4 students from there went to the Woolworths in downtown Greensboro. And when they were not given service at the whites-only Woolworths lunch counter, they were denied the service. They refused to leave. This prompted a number of other sit-ins to start across the South. Just so happened that somebody I know was their legal counsel, my dad, Floyd McKissick, who was an attorney in Durham, and I knew the students at A&T, and so he was part of that association. But it also started sit-ins across the South in HBCUs. For those who don't know, historically black colleges and universities all across the South. We're working with the NCCU TV Studio. It is now time for you to name one thing COVID-19 changed in your life in 2020, and then one thing that you hope to see in 2021.
One thing that has changed was my job. Once the pandemic hit, I couldn't work there anymore, and it's been hard to find a job ever since. And one thing I hope to change 2021 would be for this to be over.
How I hanged out with people, how I got around, just having to be more self-contained, hanging with myself. One thing I'm looking forward to in 2021 is for more peace, more harmony, and everybody to get together.
It's a college experience. Things just aren't the same in the world, let alone at school. One thing I do hope to see as well is peace. It's just a lot of hate going on, so I would like to see people be more loving and more compassionate towards one another.
also my college experience. And one thing I hope to see change in 2021 is me hanging out with my family more.
So I feel like right now I'm definitely more focused on what I want to achieve in life in my future. Yeah, I had to get used to being at home and working all the time, so that was a change for me.
What I'd like to see in 2021 is, as a country, we unite.
COVID-19 changed my perspective of people. Everybody don't take the precautions they need to. Secondly, in 2021, I just want to feel safe as a black man. I don't want to get pulled over, have a knee on my neck, etc.
Just the anxiety of wondering, like, if my friends or my family or myself are going to be okay. And then in 2021, I hope that as, vaccines be distributed, that, I guess, more the cases decline.
Not having the ability to go out to dinner in places with family and friends was a life changer. Something I hope to see in 2021 is for people to stop dying at such a large rate.
Just not being able to go to the gym, not being able to play basketball. And the main thing that I look forward to in 2021 is just simply getting together with my family gatherings, because we're close as well. And that's something that I miss. So, yeah.
It's my social life. People are becoming more distant, and I had to realize like how I'm moving. So I had to reevaluate and adjust on that. And one thing I want to see more in 2021, I want to see more smiles. I want to see people happy. I feel like people lost their sense of happiness and joy in the world. Yeah.
One thing COVID-19 changed in my life in 2020 was the same thing many of you said. I'm not teaching face-to-face. I don't enjoy it as much. And what hurt me the most was that I had finally had a granddaughter, and it was really hard not to see, the first year or two of her life. Seen her very modestly, distantly, as much as we could outside, so that was disappointing. And what I hope to see in 2021 is what many of you have said, that the death can stop. Also, the end of the type of hostility that we've had. Having been a guinea pig of desegregation and being the first and the only one since I was in 3rd grade, I didn't know I'd have to fight this fight again when I got to be this old. So I'm a little frustrated, but I'm also hopeful, because I know we as a people, not just black people, but the human race, those who have empathy for others, I think we can begin to come together.
Thank you, Ariel. I've learned a lot today, but I gotta go. Go forth and learn.
Oh, okay.
I didn't expect to see you back so soon. So how was 2020? Is there anything we need to change at our parallel university?
Let's just see what 2021 brings.